Where was I? So, my therapist, this wonderful psychologist that I was seeing for over a year and a half, when all this started, and I was just in a state. Everybody around me, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and you've got to do it quickly, you've got to move fast. And it was so chaotic, and I was so spun, and I was so scared that if I did something, it was going to aid in it, it was going to fuel it, it was going to destroy even further. And it turns out that anything, me just being here and breathing, just wasn't even the right thing. But so there was nothing I could do. And my therapist said, you're doing the best you can with what you've got right now. And that's it. And you just have to go one step at a time. And you can go from one day at a time to 1 hour at a time. Sit on the sofa for an hour, watch TV. If you don't feel like getting up, don't get up. If you want to watch another program, watch another program. The washing needs to be done, it can be done another day. If you go out and you then panic, you haven't got the energy or the social energy to do it, turn around, go home. It's not a fail. You're listening to your body. And Christ, I wish I'd listened to my body to begin with. I really do. And do you know what? As well, she said to me last year, because I saw her and worked through some stuff about my past, my childhood, and she's remarkable with that. I got rid of so much anger in my life from things and understanding. But she explained the gut instinct, that gut feeling, and it's chemical, and it's real. It is actually real. And there is a whole thing, Google it, search it, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it is real. That gut feeling is one of those surviving moments. And I listened to it when I was a kid. And I listened to it twice when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Got myself out of 2 situations that could have really hurt me, could have changed my life, could have probably killed me. And I listened, and I got out of it. And this time round, my gut feeling, I didn't listen. And I allowed my brain to get turned inside out and upside down. And it turns out this month, the gut feeling was right. And if I had listened to that gut feeling in October last year, I would not be here today. I'd be in a much better place. And I'd be a hell of a lot stronger. And I wouldn't have lost all that I have lost. And I have walked past where I think I was going. So I will stop here for a minute. But do you know what? That's my life. That's what happened to me. And I would say to people now, don't ignore your gut feeling in life. Go with your gut. It's there for a reason. It's what we have. It's human. It's chemical. And it can save your life. It really can. And I wish I'd done that. And I'm not going to regret it. I do kind of regret it now. That's a lie. But I'm not going to take it to my grave. I'm not going to regret it for the rest of my life. I ignored it. I tried, but you've got to always trust your gut feeling. Really, it can save your life, and it can stop a whole world of hurt. And now I listen to my gut feeling, and I also don't push myself as much. There's getting out of your comfort zone and all the rest of it, but I'm not pushing myself as much. This holidays was a push, and getting on a plane by myself It was a push. But I do it for a living. But it was still nerve-wracking. But then I was there. I was in the air, took off. I was sat on a window seat, loved it. Never get the window seat. I was always too nice. So took off, and I'm doing it. I'm empowered. I'm strong. I'm a survivor. I will do this. And here I am. And these things will survive. What's the other saying? It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Well, I mean, we've all got to be strong. And there's always something to live for. I think tonight today I had a moment, and today I realised that moment could be fed, and that thought can be fed to danger. And I now look at that and I realise things. I can see certain things. I kind of go, right, get yourself out of it. Go and find a positive. Go and find something. And my therapist was telling me these things. And little things that suddenly make all the difference. Just a tiny little thing of, oh, don't drop that. Finding that happy moment, finding the little thing, and then acknowledging it and taking a breath. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sat here talking, waffling, taking a breath and realizing that it doesn't have to be dark. It doesn't have to be. There's always going to be something. And one of my last sessions was two analogies, or I think they're called analogies. One is the light at the end of the tunnel. Didn't really like it because I always saw it as, well, it's not going to be the light that you want. It's going to be light, but it's not going to be. It's probably not going to be what you want. It's not going to be that happy moment that you want. It's not. But you'll find a new way. There's surviving. There's change and all the rest of it. But it might not be what you want. And the other one was about a boat, and I'm trying to remember it. And it was about boats, stormy sea, stormy weather, and you're on the boat. You can't escape. You just got to go through it. And the storm will end, and the boat will calm down. And you've just got to figure out how to not be sick, and to there's a bug on the screen, and to survive, and holding on for dear life, that you'll get through it. And like I said, I'm in a part of what I'm going through, but I'm certainly not anywhere. I think I'm just at the beginning. I dread to think how worse it could get, but I'm stronger. I want to survive, and I will always now find that happy. There's a more positive thing. Do that today. Do that one little thing. Do that one little thing that makes you smile. And then if you have to deal with something shit afterwards, then you've got that happy moment to remember. And it's about banking those happy moments, making those happy moments, remembering those happy moments. So then when you do get a shit moment, you can have a look back. Well, that was a happy moment. I'm going to do that again. Do that right now. Like, go back to that moment, and then you get out of the shit moment, the shit thing. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing in the world right now, but I'm living, and I'm surviving, and I'm breathing, and I smile. And it's very dark, and I'm going to try and... We're having a heat wave out here, by the way. It's like 40 degrees. It's insane. But I have taken you on this random little, I don't know, quirky journey. Oh, and the other thing is that I have a type. Do you know, I have a type. Every guy I seem to meet and have a drink with, or a coffee, or a meal, or a hug with, they all like gaming. They all work in IT at some stage in their life. They all do the geeky, nerdy talk. And they all have ADHD in some sense, that they have a quirk that I can pick up on. I don't ask them, do you have ADHD? I know it. I know that there's a look. I know that there's quirks. And I found those kind of quirks wonderful for 22 years. It's not, and I think I'm a person that can handle the quirks, and it makes people unique. And people that are generic these days, boring. Just be unique. Be like, own the fact that you're quirky and that you're different. And I love it. I'm different, and I'm starting to own it. No one's. I said it the other day. You're not meant to be everybody's cup of tea, but you might be somebody's perfect cup of coffee. And I love it. And I'm searching for my epic cup of coffee again. But yeah, just rambling on and see where the world takes me. And maybe tomorrow there'll be no one. Maybe there'll be something tonight that will just spur things on and make me breathe a little bit better. But I'm surviving, and that's what whoever you are that's listening, that's watched, that's sat there crying, or not being able to breathe, or the crying there where nothing comes out, no sound comes out, you're just gasping for air. When you're in moments like that, life will get better. Life gets better. Be strong. I watched a video with Angelina Jolie several times, and she's asked this advice about going through something. She said, go through it, go right through it, raw, and feel everything, and go through it, and I don't know what the end of part of it was, but I guess just go through it, live it, and come out the other side. And the crying moments, they subside, they go, but they hit you. Now and again they'll hit you, and they hit me, and it's overwhelming, and it floors you, and you suddenly get that heartbreak moment, and there's nothing you can do. Wherever you are, whenever it hits you, let it happen. Don't forcefully get rid of it. Just let it happen, let it out, and slowly but surely they don't happen as often, and you smile more, and you breathe better, and you stand taller and straighter, and we get there. We have to, and there's a whole world to explore. So quitting shouldn't be an option anymore for anybody. There's a whole life out there to explore and experience and make amazing memories, even if it's by yourself. I'm making amazing memories this week by myself, for myself, so that I can smile, and other people can do it too. And whoever is watching and listening and they're in a dark place, it gets better. And there's phone numbers, the Samaritans, brilliant people, brilliant conversation, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 3 hours on the phone. They'll sit there, they'll listen, they're there. People, the charities, use the numbers, and don't be too scared to call the police or the ambulance and say help me, ask for help. If you get to a point, ask for help, and you're never going to get in trouble. It's daunting, it's scary, I've never been so scared in all my life, but there's people out there to help, and they will listen, and they will support you, and there will be someone out there that will look at you and they will love you and they will care for you. And that's what I believe. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's what I find. That I get someone again. But this person will look at me, love what I am, instead of maybe what you can bring to the table, or whatever. Just be around people that want to be with you as a person, not for what you have or hold, or what you do in this world. That want to be with you, that want to sit there and listen to you. That, yeah. And when you find that person, it's wonderful, and it's great. I just seem to fall apart because what I get at the end of it at the minute is you're still in love, so they have to protect themselves. And I get that, I understand that. I met someone and they tell me you're still in love, and I don't want to get hurt out of that, because you still have to figure things out, you still have to go through all of that, and they don't want to get hurt. Totally respect that. But it hurts. And the other night when somebody turns to me and says, you're still in love, it upsets and angers, because I didn't want any of it to end. I never did. And now I'm figuring it out by myself. And come on a journey with me. And if it speaks to you and you need help, or you need it's going to be okay. Do you know what? A hug, and it's going to be okay. And don't worry. Just breathe, and it helps. So if you need that, if you want that, I'm a person that doesn't offer very much. I don't have anything. I'm just me. But I understand. I'm going through something, and ending things shouldn't be on an option. Shouldn't be in our thought process. It really shouldn't. We've got a wonderful world, so it'll get better. It should get better. And what's the saying that I'll leave? So I'll leave the last bit with. There's a quote out of the Marigold Hotel, and he constantly says, "Everything will be all right in the end, and if it's not all right, then it's not the end." And I've loved that movie, and I watch and watch and watch, and it's clearly not the end for me, because at the minute it's not all right, and I'm not okay. And it's okay for everyone to say I'm not okay. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm not okay, and it's clearly not the end, and there's adventures to be had. So have a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world, and this is me, and I tell you what, this has helped me. Whether it helps you, I don't know. Whether it's a load of rubbish, I don't know. But you know what, this evening I walked along a beach by myself for the first time in my life, and talking like this has helped me. So if you have listened, if you have watched and you have listened, thank you. And yeah, happy living for the moment, and live in that moment. We have a whole world. So yeah, I'm surrounded by bugs. Have a good night. Bye bye.